Hey, I'm Dean Thompson, and today I'm going to show you another way to cook a leg of lamb. This way is my go-to on my days off when I can't really be bothered cooking, and basically you put it in the oven, you walk away, and when it's ready, it falls off the bone. It's delicious, super easy. Let's go. So we'll start by obviously removing it from the packet and chucking this whole leg in a baking tray or oven dish. This method you can do with whether it's a leg of lamb on the bone, if it's a shoulder, all sorts. Roughly chop a couple of onions and some garlic and put that in with the lamb. Heavily season the lamb and also put a bit of salt in the tray because that's going to season our braising liquid, which we'll use for a sauce later on. Now add some liquid. This is going to prevent that lamb from drying out during that cooking process. Keep it nice and moist. I'm going to use red wine and water because I want that red wine flavour in the sauce later on. Now leave that in the oven for 7 hours at 100 degrees Celsius or 200 degrees Fahrenheit on bake. Towards the end of that cooking time, I'm going to take out the lamb and strain out some of the liquid and use that to make our sauce, and put that lamb back in the oven while you make that. To make the sauce, we're going to bring that liquid to the boil. I'm going to mix a bit of flour and water together and whisk that in and cook that out to thicken it a little bit. And then I'm going to taste it, season it, whisk in a bit of melted butter and finish it off with a little bit of beef booster. You can add more or less flour and cook it for longer depending on how thick you want it. I want to leave it quite runny today. So this has just come out of the oven after 7 hours at 100 degrees. And the reason I don't fully submerge it in water or braising liquid is so it still comes out like that. You know, you still get that sort of crispy roast texture. But all the liquid in the bottom, as it keeps that moistness there. What I love about this is that instead of having to pull out the knife and carve it, literally just put our tongs in there and it just pulls apart. Look at that. This is my favourite way to cook a lamb shoulder because it's so easy to get it in the oven and you just walk away and it's ready at dinner time. You don't have to carve it, you pull it apart, and it's such an easy way to feed a crowd. Now I'm just going to scoop a bit of that sauce and pour it over the top just to keep that lamb nice and moist. Yo! My favourite way to serve this lamb is with some crispy potatoes and a pickled mustard sauce, which I've put up another video on how to make that. Also with some sautéed broccoli topped with dukkha, kawa chimichurri and pickled onion, which the recipes are also up on my channel. If you give this recipe a go, let me know in the comments what you think, and subscribe for more recipes and ideas from me.